Just a quick launch today is on December the 29th, 2020, 2 days before the end of 2020. And this one is not going to be, and it's not good. Although we see people travel, we see people um, from Christmas, they came home for Christmas. Yeah, now it is what it is, folks. These people wear a mask, follow social distance. Okay, I get it. I know people, I don't, problem is, we don't, they don't count. It's happening just every time. It's happening any time in this pandemic. We're going to do it 170 to 430 what's happening here now. This is just a vaccine count. They don't count they and now for real first we have seen. I have seen it on for real. I have seen at all. It's just an on amount of time. I have to be at work early in the morning. I have to be in the bed tonight. I have to go to work early in the morning at 6 o'clock. I'm going, as we might say, this so whole stuff went down. And crash. Now, says Senate Major Leader Mitch McConnell on Tuesday blocked consideration on the House bill that would front even more as Senate Republican supporters for the Democratic cowardly large shots. McConnell's move was just the beginning of a saga that down vote on spilling into being says in Temple, Deaf Fencer of Nebraska also led support Tuesday, declaring that people are and we need to get them more land. People are hurting and we need to get them more land. Now, before ingesting the Senate Tuesday, Canada began the process of being up both the House bills and bill, as well as the new bill combining the laws of chats and revelations of the while Connell's move does not guarantee that either minister will get it could be a permanent trooper a side by side deal between Senate leaders that will secure votes on both bills. Understand issues could lead saying in an intent to pass about $2,000 around shot. Now on Tuesday, on asked Republican leader he will. He also said that he also said there will be consequences for the party in that unless Republicans have death risk, it is also the way they must Trump will serve our country and don't let big chat still on a day after the House aims to reap the 600 payments authorizing a massive unit and relief package that Trump signed Sunday by another $1,400 and filed to put them into law. He said the House bill is the only way to deliver that these shots. Before the intercept was Senate Republicans McConnell objected without making further comments. Now, despite the news from Trump, Senate Republicans expressing reservations. by voting for the bill with the laws and payments. Some of them care that according to the astonishing amount of federal aid that Congress had already approved. This is following the money at this point. That's another consideration, said John Corner. Said, I mean, we're being just further about the way we spend money and we're going to debt. Feel like it's an extension need and it's an emergency, which we have already done, probably continue to do. The instance of the new Republican support feature intensifying the Republican pressure of the Republican who now must fully and path that address the president's concern without exposing his body the administration's political tax 1 week before the pale Georgia elections determination the Senate's majority. The debate has carried strange political followers, England and Trump without followers in Congress, who has sought laws assurance payments for months. Aims wants them to do that Republicans will receive death risk. But what is the death risk for? What is this all about? What does it mean? That's all it's just about to say. Now, Ames plans. That's the interesting. But what I do, but what we all know that now. Meanwhile, the United States has taken by COVID-19. The coronavirus is everywhere. It's all real. I don't know. People didn't want to hear about it. They don't want to know about it. But what I do know about it is this: the same amount. And I'm just like, man, just a little bit amount of time, just a little bit amount of time. We all know. Everybody knows to pay for it. Well, we are now. What I can say, what I can say, what will happen? It might get worse in January, then December, and it may get worse before then. Now, the whole stuff that's going on, what real life and what's like in 2020 has come to the close. And where's the race of vaccine will look like? How everything can look like. This is how it's all about this thing on stuff going. Now let's go to Tampa Bay Times, shall we? Now I heard about this before. We're gonna go for this stuff going on. That's why this case is Tuesday, and it says Florida had more than 12,000 coronavirus cases and 105 virus-related deaths Tuesday. That's today, according to the Florida Department of Health. Testing across the state has been down over the last 1,292 in Florida. That's the weekly death, which the Florida Department of Health said should be important with caution due to the holiday closings to at doctor's office and testing sites. So this is all bad news. Okay, we go to California and we're having difficulties. So now California stay-at-home order is extending in COVID-19 surge. That's what people need to do, and it should be because it's all bad news. People at the hospitals being hospitalized, The strict limitations on business and appetites will remain in place throughout the Southern California for the foreseeable official as COVID-19 parties continue to flood the region's healthcare system. But not unacceptable Tuesday's extension of the wish underscores the state's cost carriers continued position. California with 66,811 through that tally, including a backlog for the long Christmas weekend, during which many countries did not issue report versus has virus cases. One experts warn, but invulnerable trigger and catastrophe in people needing to be hospitalized 2 to 3 weeks later. Hospitals statewide are already abstinence must be following up by business that have been one that we know was prevalent because we've done it before. And this is what has happened before for real. It's that's the people that always now we go to North Carolina. This first for sure. Now we're gonna go down. They said the Carolina anything. Now, what I see for sure in North Carolina is wow. And this is what happens. This is what really this is all about here. Now, the whole stuff that can turn out anything. Now, to know to hear about face on the COVID-19 happening is because small business, the hallmark, and all economy had just been struggling, says Ray Buffy, at them a lifeline, $900 billion COVID-19 select packages upon a $4 trillion government spending bill. But he did so while also saying Congress needs to make changes to that bill. Trump, Trump, who always advises for the chances of the best of the bill agreement, shocked everybody early in the week by threatening not to sign the bill. He called it a disgrace. Representative of the White House, ABC News Chief White House correspondent John Adams also said yes, had wants to from 600 to 2,000. It says that Biden says Trump and his plans to distribute the COVID-19 vaccines are falling behind. That's what Joe Biden has just said about. But anyway, this is all about life, isn't it? Can't complain of what's going on. We happen to know that. 100 and we all have to live with this whole private price. People all have to pay the price right here. They all have to do what they got to do. They have to do what they have to do. We have to do. We have to wash our hands. We got to follow practice social distancing. We got to avoid the crowds, and we got to wear masks. When you're at work, at the store, but that's content the mask. Well, they want. They want. It's not okay to not to wear a mask. So I'm doing. Look, I'm from everywhere. I'm from everywhere around the world. I'm from doing. This is why I wear a mask for well. People ought to be ashamed. People ought to be ashamed but they had the mask, but don't have a mask. People on the beach in, but they don't have a mask for real. So I gotta say, people, and that's what we have to do. And this is what it is. This is just a cut, and I'm sorry for the news, but this time I won't be doing live on the Just a Cut show right anymore. I don't. So it's not gonna be live anymore. It's gonna be in the premiere. The short show will be in the new time starting tomorrow again. Um, I say that again. The Joseph Curtis show for the first starting right now. Starting right now. Starting tomorrow. The starting tomorrow. The Joseph Curtis show. That's all I gotta say. This is Joseph Curtis. I say y'all tomorrow.